Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is the 22nd episode of my Byzantium Let's Play. Really getting deep in there. It's been a blast so far, really chaotic, a lot of ups and downs, and we're still suffering from some troubles, even at this later stage in the game. However, one of those troubles includes the fact that we're going to be personal unioned on death by France, and it's going to be a succession war between France and Spain. That's no good, and I'm not going to give it an inch for our bad luck to operate. So even though I would love to wait for this war exhaustion to reduce, I would also love for these rebel factions to spawn so that we're more comfortable going into this war. We're just going to go ahead and straight up declare that right off the get-go. And then we're going to look at the situation afterwards. Slowly integrating the Crimea, really looking forward to adopting his troops as we're in need of them. But yeah, Liberty Desire will be a massive thing of the past, as these two we won't be looking at their combined forces. I do need to keep recruiting units to help stay on top of that. So if we look at the combined strength here, they're pretty weak, but I'm just going to chill. We're really hoping that we do roll a heir, and of course our Queen Regent is not bad, really. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. So hoping that our heir is good as well, but I'm not too worried about a Queen Regency. It's just about getting that, that heir. Now, with that being said, guys, in between episodes, I noticed, much to my dismay and surprise, QQ has allied Muscovy. Now, how exactly they did that? I guess he flipped friendly with his rivalry from the Timurids. But that's pretty awkward, man. That's pretty awkward. I mean, yeah. I mean, what can I say? They're a different religion. It's a shame. But I did notice... Oh, income from vassals. That actually helps us. 10%? Heck yeah. Sweet. I did notice, actually, that Muscovy would not back up QQ. But I think, guys, that he's more likely to back us up. So he wouldn't back him up just by a tiny margin. Oh, we should go blockade this guy. Because the debt, see, it's 30 and 33. But his attitude towards enemies comes into play then, Diplo reputation, etc. I think he actually would back us up if somebody else was declaring war. Yes, that's interesting, especially Poland, who's a bit of a threat to us, as he hates them. But yeah, definitely an interesting spot. Let's really hope that... I'm kind of chilling, and let's really hope that we get a... God dang it, poor Crimea has much worse war exhaustion than we do. A heir. We need an heir, badly. What? Is it because his loyalty is low that we got this? Is it a mean time to happen? We just lost a lot of autonomy. I can't really handle the rebels, guys. It would be even worse. Luckily, we are very wealthy. Oh, man. Yeah, his loyalty's been low for a long time on the nobility. That's been an issue, which I've been aware of. Yep. A little bit awkward, but what can you do? Okay. Royal marriage of Muscovy is over. We need to grab that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 royal marriages. Our chance of getting a new heir should be fairly high. It's quite upsetting that we're not getting an heir. Stressing me out. Now, where else should we be using our diplomats? Do I need to fabricate it, or... Not really. Not at all. So maybe I've got to keep in mind that these two are rivals. Let's top off our relations with them. Decent amount of favors with both of them. Oh, god dang it. The access game is a little bit weird for me, guys. I'm surprised that we're able to get access. I feel like, you know, just my own personal game. I feel like not comfortable. Like, just, I've had so much experience in this game. I usually have a good kind of, I'm quite predictable. I have a good, that's not the word I'm looking for. I have an easy time predicting things such as access. But lately, it's not been the case. Like, I actually thought that because we were rivaling each other, the Ottomans would not come. This is horrible. Just built those 2 cannons. God dang it. Would not give him access, but I don't know why I thought that, because, you know, he's fighting the Ottomans' rival, and therefore he should give them access. What is this, man? We lose 1 cannon, really, and you're gonna do this to me? No, it's not that. It's also the battle that's going on, that's raging out here. So merking up is the way that we can handle that quickly. The Liberty Desire, hopefully before the Nepalese cancel their royal marriage. Okay, we've dealt with those rebels, so it's time to separate peace this guy. That's what we're trying to do. I wonder if he has any cash. These mercenaries that I just hired, I would like to use them on the sieges if possible. To help us with our attrition and our manpower. Inflation just goes up and up and up, man. Bohemia once again is the emperor. Unfortunately, the empire, in some ways, is faring really well with that gigantic Burgundy, which potentially could expand, you know, reconquest into France. But at the same time, it just got ripped by that Austrian PU. Pretty weird empire game currently. So I'm trying to sneak past over here with use our mercenaries. Alright, well, we're going to take that admin, and I'm just going to use most of that admin that we got to reduce our inflation even lower. That's going to, I mean, it did give us an improvement to our economy. It looked like about 2 ducats. And you know what? The Crimea is getting a little bit ripperonied over there, but honestly, it lowers his liberty desire a little bit. I'm not too upset if he does get a little bit ripperonied. Now I want to switch these infantry out for those infantry, the mercenaries. And I would love to engage here in the Highlands. Yes! Thank goodness! 3, 4, 6 strong claim. Phew! Phew! My luck seems like it's really swingy. Guys, that's how I have felt. Very swingy. Both lucky in some ways, like with the PU, and the fact that we've just been hanging in general. I do attribute some of that to luck. But at the same time, many emotional lows this episode. Such a hardcore game, and in the back of my mind, I was thinking, it's been over 100 years. Don't do this to me. I played it safe, keeping this crappy heir, hoping for, which now is our ruler, hoping for the long-term payoff, and played it a little bit less safe, trying to eliminate another crappy heir, which I was not happy with. Please don't punish me, game. But it did pay off. High risk, high reward, man. And that's really how I feel. Really high risk, really high reward. That 3, 4, 6. I love it. If we keep our power projection high, and hopefully we can begin hiring more expensive advisors as well, then the dream's real. Funnily enough, he doesn't seem to have a fort out here, so we technically, most likely, don't even have to siege him out. Well, take one of his forts in order to take the land, but I'm not sure about war score. Of course, his capital does not have Oh, hello. He's attacking Lebanon, which is bringing the Mamluks into a war indirectly with the Ottomans. The Ottomans went quantity, by the way, guys, just like ourselves. It'll be interesting to see if he gets wrecked by the Mams. And yeah, similar spot as to last time. The Timurids are really strong, but they at the same time have low tech. I feel like maybe if the Ottomans retreat up here, we can jump on him, stomp him out, mass siege. Hopefully, we could peace out quickly with a nice chunk of land against the Ottomans, but we'll see how we do. I got to watch this, the fact that he could defend that mountain province, but I'm pretty happy to kind of do the space racing situation here, especially if we can get these two before he takes that, which it kind of looks like it's going to be the case. Looks pretty good. Byzantine particularists for some reason were in this province. That's okay. It's just one, and it's a good spot for them to spawn on that fort there, because we can just let them spawn and waltz in, acquiring the defensive battle regardless. Still a bit upset that the Teutons got wrecked, considering Poland's quite strong, man. Poland's a funny nation like that. Like, they have the potential to be just the gigantic Commonwealth, but often it does not work out that way. But yeah, man, even though they don't get that, they can still be, you know, a nice, powerful nation. He is allied to Sweden. Oh, wow, Finland. What? It must have been rebels, man. Sweden often, his legitimacy is like 25. When he, you know, just a noble takes the throne, a general essentially, you know, when he breaks free. That's crazy, and it's like Finland major as well. If I'm not mistaken, this province isn't Finnish in terms of the core here. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Muscovy, I suggest he has Holy War CB. I suggest he's going to go in there. He should do it before he actually acquires any allies. And of course, we love Muscovy expanding, as he is our Orthodox buddy for that one faith. Now, we should try to bait this guy into the mountains and then just kill him. I wonder if he'll just peace out. We shall soon find out. Look, we don't have military access any longer. Oh no, we do. We do, my bad. I thought that the Karaman cancelled access and trapped us there, if I can speak properly. So that's a nice amount of cash there to be had from the separate peace. And how much Diplo did it cost? I think we're doing well on our Diplo. 25. Doing quite well, so definitely worth it. I hope the printing press spreads to us quickly, guys. It's yet to be embraced. Burgundy's probably fairly wealthy. I reckon they'll embrace it fairly quickly. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, that's going to cost 35 war score, so we definitely need this siege. But he's progressing poorly, so that's good for us. Looks like this war is going to be a bit of a breeze, and it did. It really did the trick that we needed. Got ourselves a good heir. Our queen is good, and she's only 27, so hopefully she doesn't pass away anytime soon. So life's good, man. We're not integrating the bloody Crimea, though, are we? I mean, it's super slow. I think it might be the rebels. We are using quite some mercenaries. Maybe I should get the discipline. No, prestige. Prestige for converted provinces. That's nice for us. We need prestige. This guy's going to do the kind of run around, but if we can catch him... then he should peace out. The troops, I mean. If we can catch the troops, he will peace out. Let's go up this way. I'm coming for you, lad. I'm coming for you. Yeah, much to my surprise, I think we might go in against Malta at the end of the day. Because our truce will come up with Spain, who is our rival, and we're going to have more than 10 favors to be able to, call in France twice, into 2 wars. So we might as well just use it. And I'm pretty sure I can give him some land. He probably desires it. Yep. Without costing us anything. And we can PU him later, of course, with the reduced annexation cost. But it's going to be a little bit awkward, guys, because when I form Rome, I mean, I'd like to form Rome probably sooner rather than later. That's 10 years of negative unrest. Well, luckily, we've got good Thomas of True Faith. But at the same time, I'd like to keep a massive subject like that France around until we have a lot of admin efficiency. So, I don't know, man. Again, first world problems, like... The point that I'm trying to make is it's probably worth feeding France. Although maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay. After this battle, this dude, he's got 4 shock, the booger, but his tech is not very good. This war should be over even if he takes that siege. Because we're not going for the full annexation. Really? Really? Okay. Can get a quick stack wipe here. Alright, you're done now, right? And then therefore there should be no rebels. Nice. That's a good fort, man. That's a really good fort. I might get rid of the fort in Trebizond. I mean, we are fairly wealthy. We could just keep it. Oh, the money feels great. The money feels great. I love it. Let's go fight these rebels, which hopefully are not uber successful uber quickly. Alrighty, spending a good chunk of our admin, not so insanely far ahead. Byzantium you bastard. That was really quick. How rude. God dang it. Never lucky. Paying off a loan. 2 more remaining. Not too bad considering the amount of money we're making. Getting back on our feet a little bit, eh guys? We now have Holy War against the Mamluks for the first time. And let's keep an eye on the Mamluks versus the Ottomans action. Very interested to see how this plays out. I would love to just go and take a cheeky little war. Little victory over our rival, the Ottomans. I am a little bit concerned he'll become an invalid rival before we can declare the war. But I don't want a YOLO. I don't want a YOLO. We got 29. We've got much worse composition than him, as it's mostly infantry. Similar tech. Yes, he'd probably be slightly stronger than us with all of his boons, but it would be pretty close. You've got to keep in mind, of course, guys, those nasty Timurids can come and be have the Ottomans lead the war, just like it happened to, last time. But I do think it's going to be worth declaring on him. I just would like the Mamluks to actually defeat his army one time or so, and then us declare war and go into the province he retreated to. That would be really good. Now, our army, what's it called? War exhaustion is quite low. So let's look at places we want to state up. While our admin is fairly far ahead. Alrighty. Anything south of Circassia can be stated up without a nasty 50% increased cost. 4, eh? How many do we have available? We should have a lot, being a empire. Yeah, we got 12. It's a pretty decent amount. Well, come on. Let's wait for this war exhaustion to go away completely. Skimp on every point of admin that we can. Oh man, I'm so glad we got that heir. Phew, that was stressing me out in between episodes, guys. It really was. And the technology reduced costs on our queen, which most likely is going to be significant at some stage, because I doubt our ruler will live, you know, until our heir is of age. Is a nice little bonus as well. About to have one more loan to pay off. Usually by this time I've gone into Genoa on a Byzantium game. His bloody diplomacy is a little bit annoying. Looks like Naples is doing a really good job. He's even converting his capital. Awesome. Good job, Naples. Good job. Love it. So we're not going to have to worry about that whatsoever. Okay, what's the truce here? Truce here is 6 years. He's allied to Hungary. No problem. That's going to be a good way to dissolve Hungary's diplomacy, I suggest. Hungary is no longer a great power. Muscovy wants Lithuanian land. Interesting. Which I'd be happy to give him. That's something I wanted to do all along. I was talking about that in the earlier episodes. Muscovy should be very powerful, right? He was a little bit war ravaged. I'm thinking here, guys, what we could do is use the CB, crush Lithuania. We could annul Hungary's alliance with Ragusa in Spain, which would make Ragusa very vulnerable. It's interesting. I think, anyway, before I move on, give the Russian land to Muscovy, emboldening them, empowering them, and, you know, they will maintain the orthodoxy over here. That's what I was thinking about. Just not 100% sure it's worth our time now I think about it. Let's look at it this way. Muscovy would roll over Lithuania. I don't think there's any likelihood that would not be the case. So I might find myself having to 1v1 Hungary. So I would want that to be sort of a sure thing. And he's got 32k. Whew. It's no joke. He's only started offensive ideas. He's got 4. Yeah, that's not too good. I reckon we're stronger. We both have discipline. He's got the cavalry bonuses. So if we build up our composition a bit, we could probably own him, utilizing the hills there. The hill fort. I mean, he's got bloody good forts as well. I don't know. Probably just the Ottomans. Probably just the Ottomans in the next 6 years and go into Spain again. Probably the Ottomans, and we'll probably get opportunities to pick off. If we went into Circassia, that's guaranteed here by QQ. Or this guy. That's one province minor we could annex. We could cancel QQ's relations with Muscovy, which is a little bit of a problem right now. Why are you no alphabetical, sir? He's got 36,000. He's got 36,000. He's a tech behind at least, though. The other option, of course, is the MEMS themselves. And of course, Poland directly. I think that's the way to go. That would break his alliance with Sweden. Oh wow, look, check that out. Sweden can rival Finland even I would say Finland is considerably weaker and smaller, but definitely an interesting situation there. Yeah, I think Poland is the way to go. Poland's behind in tech. So I wonder, is Naples able to stand his own against the Pope? Almost certainly not, right? 23k. I'd want to move my troops over there. Separate piece the Pope. We have no aggressive expansion out here at all. It would cost a lot of Diplo, but maybe I should just take Rome. Maybe I should just take Rome. Indirectly. I don't know. First move is going to be the Ottomans, I think. Try to take a quick war there. But yeah, I think Poland is the next way to go, and we can wrap. That way we have 360° in the Black Sea. This province is beneficial for us to actually obtain. So I'll probably go for the whole state, and Muscovy is going to help us out. Sweden. What? Negative 1000 modifier no longer decides Poland is an ally. Then why are they allied? I'm not complaining. Not complaining about that. Sweden appears to just hate Poland, even though it's allied to them. So that's good. And Riga is essentially nobody. Muscovy will roll over them. Muscovy's at 12 tech. Good. He's got no manpower, but he's got 66k. That's a lot. Let's quickly check Poland. If I can bloody well find them. P should be down here. Very weak. Cool. So I think this time with 22k we should be able to focus out the Pope very easily. This bloody siege, man. I'm so upset that he even got that in the first place at negative 14. This is the perfect time. No! Perfect time to declare on the Ottomans. Became invalid. Yes, let's rival Lithuania. Because that's a nice war. We don't even need favors, guys. We can give Muscovy land to fight that war. And I suspect if we feed Muscovy big time, which won't cost us anything, into Lithuania, he'll become invalid, then we rival Poland after that. I was going to say this is a good time to go in to try to stack wipe the Ottomans, but we're waiting on this bloody siege. So, we're going to use the Holy War CB. I want to hunt down these Ottomans, hopefully when they're low morale. Just lose one more war, you fool. Only one more loan. And why don't we get some more cannons, which I tried to bloody build. And we lost some of them against Karaman, which feels bad, man. He's getting there. Integrating that Crimean fool. Ooh, this guy is cheaper, is he? Not really. I'm going to go for the bloody... Even though it's less Diplo per month, I want that reputation. Because I feel like this Crimean is taking forever to be integrated. Alright, let's keep a hawkeye on this. So he's going to go in there against the Highlands, I suggest. Is the Mamluks going to be able to defeat him once again? The Greek culture spreads that much more, guys. Looking pretty nice. That's a big, strong Greek. Surprisingly, the Mams are defeating him. Which is surprising. The Mams are... Oh no, they did tick up to the same level. So he's got -1 to rolls. And he's outnumbered. But he's still winning. Like a champion. Champion. Now I'm going to predict that he's moving here, but I do not know. God dang it. Lithuania is invalid. Poland. And then our next choice is, needless to say, it's going to be the Mamluks after that. But you know, him becoming invalid like that does give us a small amount of staff power projection. Yes, he's going here. So let's try to beat him to it. So, okay, we can call him Muscovy. That makes me feel much better. There we go. There's no way we'll lose this war. Muscovy will just roll over the Timurids. I'm going to try not to use my favors, even though we have a lot. Okay, 18th. Yeah, we make it there first. Sticky stack wipe? Oh, not quite. Infantry combat ability. Damn, though. Okay. I don't want to let the Mamelukes get on these forts. These forts are mine. So that's good for the overall war effort. Let's just leave one unit here to maintain the progress. That's my fort, sir. And same thing here. Do some carpet sieging, but I want to hunt the Ottoman troops. Okay. Never mind with that carpet sieging, let's hunt him. I'm wondering if he walks across the strait somehow to Constantinople. That would be awesome. He'd be real dead. Is morale still low enough? Yep. Let's try to catch him in the woods there. Sure, we'll give the Mamluks access just in case we find some trouble. We need him to maneuver around. We caught him. Nice. That's good for the Holy War CB. The Mamluks are helping us, which is something they typically do not do. Helping somebody who's not even involved in the war, the same war. Cool. Life's good, guys. This one might have the Timurids walk over here, but keep in mind his tech is garbage. Oh, wow. We have access down here. I reckon we got a stack wipe. About to find out. He's not going to recover his morale. Sick. The dream. Perfect. Man, we really usually have to... I feel like we have to really work for our victories, guys. But, this is going to be the first bloody easy war, like, ever. I mean, we've had some easy wars, but not against the Ottomans, you know. Cool. So we got that ticking war score. It should be ticking next month. Let's have a look. Yes, we do. We got the ticking war score. His enthusiasm's low. Now it's just about, you know, his capital's going to give us a lot of war score. So I reckon we'd probably better tick something like that very easily, which is very nice. The only way this really could be better is if the Mamluk's going to peace out soon, is if he was still a rival. I mean, it was worth... We're not desperate for power projection, so I don't feel like it was a dumb move. It was worth really making sure this time, you know, considering how our last Bloody War went. I'm not in good shape to go back into debt, etc. So I felt like it was worth making sure that the Mamluks did actually give us a good lead this time before we declare war, because they've been doing a stellar job, even back with Georgia, back in the day. Kind of baiting us into declare wars and then doing a stellar job completely ignoring us. So this doesn't have a Ottoman general. He's tech level 9. If we can engage him on that fort, oh boy. Those Timurids are going to feel the pain, I reckon. And his general's bad. Wow. Converting a province up is nice. So we're getting near recovering our abysmal prestige, which is a nice reward. That feels good. I'm glad I cancelled my mission. And we're also getting close to ending this episode, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode up after this war. Looks like we're good here. I'm just worried about the Ottomans throwing a general on top, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Look at that. We got 4 prestige due to this helping out from converting that province. That's actually something to consider. I didn't take into consideration. Our prestige is quite bad. What kind of prestige does he have? Not that good. Not that much to worry about, I would suggest. Alrighty, let's go in. Took the Ottoman capital. And I predict that the Mams will peace out here shortly. Oh, we got a very damaged caravel. I think that suggests we probably stole that from the Ottomans. Very nice. And yet another victory, which will give us some nice war score. 40 war scores, not bad. But kind of hoping that... How are we doing on Liberty Desire? Nice. Man, everything's coming up nicely here. So the Mamluks have a lot of war score, guys. 82. Hoping that he actually pieces out. Which is exactly what he did. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Try to carpet siege the Ottomans up. Wow, this is so satisfying, guys. I actually, like, I'm not even saying this to try to, like, impress anybody or anything like that. Like, I'm not even considering the fact that I'm, you know, doing the YouTube when I say this, guys. I feel like this bloody series has been so rough and so, kind of, yeah, I mean, hard-earned, maybe. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say. That I'm actually really just nerding out, like, enjoying myself. Just, it just feels so good to be able to expand into such a powerful nation. Like it's nothing. Like it feels like the first episode, you know, where we just take a nice clean victory. Nice! The Mems might have just killed those rebels for us. Feels like the first episode all over again here for me. Just feels great. So that's 60 war score. We're about to get this, but I reckon maybe we should push it a bit further. See what we think. I mean, at the very least, I want to carpet siege up everything we can reach. And sit on that fort Ankara, which will demoralize him a bit. We got ship durability on our admiral, which is nice, but I feel often, you know, they don't always last that long. We've had that admiral for quite some time. I also saw the Timurids out here on that fort. That's going to be an easy victory for us if he stays in the mountains. Now our war exhaustion is at 0.7. That's pretty good for coring out these provinces that we take. And the Mems took only 2 provinces. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't think the Mems are going to be that much of an issue. I hope I don't regret saying that. But I feel like some people were kind of trying to warn me about the Mamelukes being very strong this patch. I don't think they're going to be too strong for us. Especially if our economy keeps it up in the way that it is. I'm about to pay off our final loan here soon. Okay, let's put these bloody cannons on over here. Any cannons that I have. And, yeah, our siege general. Let's take our cavalry. So we'll go fight the Timurids. He's almost got that province out there, which is less than ideal. I'm not going to take inflation for Diplo points, but that's a nice event either way. 10 Diplo, feels good. So, oh wow, there's a lot of Timurids, man. Can we reach him? Or is he just going to be really lucky, like everybody seems to be? Hey, he wasn't lucky this time around. Cool. Timurids are going out here, though. I think we should probably concede him that fort then. It's not going to be worth very much. It is a good defensive position to hold, but, hey! Nice. Love it. Fighting the rebels for us. Oh, wow, he hired some Indian troops. Uh-oh. Ottoman general, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, we can't fight anymore if we're outnumbered. The Ottomans will back them up. No, our savage military leader has disappeared. Let's just use this one for now. So how much is this going to be worth? Oh, he's not progressing. Oh, feels good. Okay, fine, so be it. You know what? Our ruler's really old. Oh, 5 shot. The dream. Highlands, eh? Okay, I'm just going to try to avoid him. If we could kill the progress here, that would be great. He's obviously going for me, though, eh? God dang it. Stay back, ready to defend, actually. No! Okay, we kind of lost the opportunity. I'm going to try to just rush in here and defend. I've got a feeling he's going to rush for this fort. So that was worth about 2 war score. I bet Ankara will be worth more. I would love to defeat him in a glorious battle, though. In the Highlands, I reckon we'll win. No, they're in range to reinforce. God dang it. I mean, maybe there, though. I reckon maybe there where we'll win. Okay, we never lucky. God dang it, we didn't take that fort, so I'm going to commit here. In that case, you know, these battles are worth some war score as well. See, that was worth 4. Definitely good call. Keep them separate. Keeping them separate will make it much more easy to whack-a-mole them. Go around and continue winning these battles. And we're just about ready to get some prestige, guys, and get that 100 admin. So this gives clergy influence. Yeah, that's okay. Sweet. Doing better economically. The Ottomans are afraid to back him up here. Okay, I'd really like to get out of this war in this episode. Can we siege that down, please? That's 4 more war score, so life's good in the hood, guys. Gonna get on this to try to help our core continue. Yeah, god dang it. Never lucky. That's alright. I'm just being impatient because I'm trying to end the episode. Don't be so pedantic, monk. Should we wait to accept printing press? Probably not. It's too early. Yeah, okay, he's not even going for us. It's fine. It's fine. Just chill. Just chill. Just move back over in this general direction, except I don't want to fight that battle. Come on, baby. Hey, we integrated the Crimea before the end of the episode. That makes me feel good. Jeez, we spent a long time doing that. I'm gonna, make this area a thing for free. And I'm going to do the same for this, which we're going to have to core up Theodora, but our war exhaustion is not that high, and it's a fairly low developed province. It's only 1 war exhaustion, that's okay, but we got, of course, the Crimea for free by doing that, which is 20. That's awesome. Great. Probably end up deleting that fort pretty quickly, but I'll keep it for like the future wars against Poland and Lithuania. But I'll end up deleting it pretty quickly. Look, Byzantium looks great, guys. Freed up a Diplo slot. Our Liberty Desire situation should be better, right? Are you serious? We still didn't siege this. You're killing me, game. I think this has been a very long episode, but I've kind of lost track of time, so I can't tell. Just siege the bloody thing up. Siege it up. Okay, great. So I'll peace with... Really? I can even take, like, a little bit more. I think maybe we should go on, guys. I think maybe we should go on. 41 Liberty Desire with Naples. That's pretty good. And he's giving us a lot of money, man. I love it. There we go. -5 admin. Let's do that. We're not going to go for -10 because it costs additional. You know, it costs more. Clergy, why not add some of these provinces? There we go. We could do with some missionary strength. What I'll probably do is get the rank 3 missionary strength now that we don't have any loans. Which is cheaper. There we go. Because we've got a lot of converting to do now. Let's make it quick. Let's make it quick. Yeah, so that feels good. How are we doing on our military? We're not going to get unbalanced research. No, we're not. We're doing fine, so I'm going to rush this out. And yeah, I'm going to wrap up this episode here pretty quickly, guys, but I would just like to win a few more battles if possible to get some actual war score here. Additional war score. I feel like he's low enthusiasm. We should be able to get more than the amount of war score we have, which is at the moment we're not able to do that. And in 3 years' time, we can take Malta from Spain, and France will just make that war really easy breezy for us with the favors that we have. So definitely going to do that, and that of course is worth power projection. So in the meantime, I think the play is probably going to be fighting Hungary ourselves while Russia just smashes Lithuania, annulling Hungary's diplomacy to the ground, which is going to set us up to fight Ragusa. And either that or Poland. We might just go in against Poland, who is still allied to Sweden. That went back and out. That's weird. So it's either going to be Lithuania or Poland next episode, and then Spain after that for the little island of Malta, but also empowering France. Frickety Frenchy Francie pants. I can't catch any enemies here. It's driving me nuts. That guy's exiled. A little bit weird. Are you seriously going to get away from me? Surely we can catch you, you bastardo. Okay, can we arrive on the same day? We might actually lose that. Oh, this is horrible. He's quite far out here to the west now. So on we go. Alright, their influence is not so high here on the nobility. Jeez, man, can we finally appease the nobility, I wonder? I'm trying to look for areas which are preferably inland, but I'm just overthinking things, I think. Nope, he still suffers from loyalty issues. Oh, I did engage here. Well, I didn't mean to do that. -1 to rolls, outnumbered. Okay, and we lost 4 war score. For that little engagement. This bloody freaking fort here is killing me, man. It's because of this wasteland and this fort blocks us out from this province. God dang it. I was continuing this war to try and get a little bit additional war score. Instead, we just throw it away just like that. Backed himself up into a bit of a corner. Okay, we finally caught him. That's probably only going to give us about 4 war score. I'm wondering, he's still high enthusiasm. How about... Yeah, he's still high enthusiasm. God dang it. I want to get out of this war, guys. And out of this episode. Not even close to piecing out. Moving into the fog of war, which I can't exactly go into even if I wanted to. Well, we've got more war score now. I guess we're going to have to be content with that, guys. So, yeah, I really just want to get out of this episode, guys. So, thanks for watching. Trying to make it perfect there. Probably 76 is... We can't get 78. 77 would be ideal by the looks of things. So it looks like we're going to be content with 76. Yep. Which is that. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in a future episode where, yeah, it's going to be Poland or Lithuania. And hopefully We're doing... Jeez, man, aggressive expansion is pretty rough. Try to go in against Karaman immediately before our truce is up, and he's probably going to serve us as our little reconquest, man. It just occurred to me we took some of his cores. Maybe I'm overthinking things. That was, yeah. Mistakes were made. We should have gone against Karaman and reconquested. But that's alright. We have plenty of areas to spend our Diplo on. For example, Naples. As long as we're expanding, feeling good, I feel good. Thanks for watching. Going to be coring this up and declaring more wars next episode. That Byzantium is looking pretty good.